What is the difference between a softbox? Oh gosh. Oh, and an LED panel when it comes to filming and making YouTube videos? We might be surprised they do actually make a difference, and I believe they can both have a place in lighting, and thanks to Newer, who sent me these LED panels, and it came in a combo kit, by the way, I can show you the difference. This is a softbox light I got for this kit around $70. So yes, they are extremely affordable and not really fancy. They are dimmable, come with remotes, a case, and let you change the temperature of the light. Softbox lights are perfect for things like photography and lighting your face in person because they are much softer, eliminating most harsh shadows and blur any imperfections due to its ability to completely diffuse any light. These kind of fall flat when you're filming products and want more finer shadows. Want to create a more dramatic scene or for the portability, these guys really do take a lot of room. Now, despite this video being all about lighting, the lighting's gonna suck because I have to record and show you these lights that I usually have on my face. So we're using an overhead light and one of the LED panels far away from the room. I finally figured out a way to mount one of these softboxes on my wall here because it was just taking up so much room. And I can move it around as I need. I just use this 3D printed wall mount and onto a boom arm that I use for a microphone, and presto magic, it worked really well. Now this is an LED light panel that is by Newer, who makes a ton of different products for aspiring YouTubers. These panels are doing a really good job at adding accent lights and are extremely versatile for mounting to different hardware, being small and portable and introducing more harsh shadows I want when recording videos of products and taking photos for thumbnails. These lights are pretty decent too. Each one gets its own stand, lets you change the brightness, temperature of the light, uses the standard screw at the top that lets you hook it up to any device that you could ever need, whether that's portrait mode or landscape mode. It also has clips that you can put on microphones, accessories, and other really cool things, and you can hook up a phone directly with this attachment it came with. So if you ever need to do any of those, putting on your makeup videos. And also the phone mount can be super useful because it also comes with a clip that microphone can go on, and it just really works. So if you're making quick content and you want to have some kind of stand for your phone and you can record those face beauty, whatever you're doing, videos, this is a perfect option for you. Okay, there's one more thing we need to talk about here, and that's kind of the stats here. The coolest thing about this is the diffusion on here. It does a really good job. You couldn't get diffusion on cheap panels like this for a really long time. It took kind of a lot of work and a lot of progress to get here. These have 850 lux, which is the light reading you're gonna get when you measure that. Has 5 adjustable temperatures, ranging from 2700K to 6500K, and 10 different brightness levels from 10% to 100% in 10% increments. Now, a lot of the reviews on Amazon I saw were talking about the quality and the brightness levels. I just want everyone to have some expectations here. Unless you're pretty close to this light, and yes, you do have to have your lights off in your house, you're not gonna actually get that much distance as far as brightness goes. It's not meant to be a super bright light. It's really meant to be a light that's close up and adds a little bit of light to the environment, not flooding the entire room like my box lights are. And that's what I think a lot of people get misconstrued, is there isn't one perfect design for having a panel and a softbox. You should have both, and they should be in different placements and have different use cases. Now, are these the best on the market? No, they're not. Are these really cheap and will work and do the job? Yeah. I haven't had these long enough to know if they're going to be defective or not, and based on the reviews, I only saw a few that talked about how they didn't work. These have worked for me. I've had them on for multiple days, even at a time, just to test them out. They seem to be doing the job, and they do provide enough light and color temperature for me to were used for my videos and products. So I don't really have a lot of complaints about them. And again, you're getting this for a really cheap price, for about 50 bucks for both of them. So that means you are actually saving money as a creator, going on a budget, and you can also get the softbox light set for just around the same price. So your lighting setup is extremely affordable. That's kind of all you get. But there's a few more examples of the LED versus softbox on my face. It's a pretty big difference, isn't it? On my face, on the LED, of course, there's a really good range of color here, from the warm to the light. It's not huge, but there's about 4 different color tones here. And you can see that the lines are a lot harsher on my shadows because it's a smaller diameter of diffusion, causing it to have this more dramatic effect, which is good for certain, looks and feels. Just look at this Master Chief helmet and all the different lighting effects you can have. It looks really cool and cinematic. So it's useful in different use cases. And then of course, when I switch to my softbox light, it's a lot more lighting up the entire room, lighting up my entire body and face, and smoothing out any lines and imperfections in my skin so you don't see any acne or any hair. It's just one flat tone across my entire face. In this case, I'm only using it on one side. If I was using it on both sides, you would see literally 0 light issues on my face, and it would look like I'm in front of you talking. Same thing with the keyboard here. In the LED lighting, you can see that it's more muted and more shadows. If you want to check out what Newer has available, you can check the links in the description down below this video. I know I'll be keeping these around for the long haul because they're so versatile and actually diffuse light really well for a panel. And they're a great addition to an aspiring YouTuber, TikToker, or streamer. So anyway, that's Newer. If you want to like the video and subscribe, please do so down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. More videos to come. More subscribers, please. Oh, and this time I want everyone with a pet snake to kiss it goodnight for me. Just one little smooch, maybe a little tongue. Okay, good night. That was weird.